And as you can tell in the title, yes, I am going to talk about Marcus Dibble and Jimmy Jackson. Now, I will admit that I am not entirely aware of what Jimmy Jackson has been up to lately. All I know is he's a funny cunt. Marcus Dibble's a funny cunt, and honestly, the both of them, they really do need to collaborate. Because there's been a few videos where they've, talked about the same person, but they've never actually done it in the same room. I don't think. To be honest, before getting into this, I didn't actually look it up. I didn't research it. I probably should have. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be a bit of a dick and I'm going to do it now. But I'm pretty sure they haven't. I don't think they have. Have they? No. No. Jimmy Jackson meeting Justin Ryan. That was a good video. I'm definitely going to be linking both of their YouTubes in the video description after the live stream's done. Mainly because, I'm subscribed to both of them, without a doubt. Like, just fucking straight out subscribe to both of them. They're both fucking crack-ups. Now, as I said, I'm not fully aware of what Jimmy's been up to, but on the other side of that, I know that Marcus has posted a couple videos where he's been explaining things and all that, and he's actually been going through a bit of a tough time over recent months before lockdown. So, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry. I hope you get through it alright, because, I think you said that there was a little bit of anxiety and depression in there, and honestly, man, I've been through that shit myself, and it really does suck. So I hope you get through it alright, bro. But it's actually impressive that you still managed to keep that persona that you had on there. That's impressive. Now, after lockdown, Level 1 for New Zealand, Alert Level 1 for New Zealand is coming up. Apparently it's starting next week on either the 8th or the 9th. Is it the 8th or the 9th? But in that way, it is possible that the borders between Australia and New Zealand may end up opening again. I'm not sure how far away that'll be, because Australia is by far a larger country, and they still have a good number of cases over there, where we, as of I think yesterday, possibly today, only have and before YouTube starts being a cunt, they copyrighted my last video because I was using background music, royalty-free music, and they copyrighted me. Fucking cunts. Anyway, look, non-copyrighted background music, right? No copyright background music. Seriously, if you copyright me, YouTube is fucked. And yes, I'm playing PC Building Simulator again, because this game is addictive as fuck. Like, honestly, this game, I can't fucking believe it. It is so simple. So simple. But I've only just recently bought the bloody game, and I'm almost up to, 60, 70 hours or some shit? Building and fixing PCs is addictive. I can understand how people get into it so much. Anyway, so yeah. I digress. But if wait, let me gather my tracks again. Let me get back up, sort them out again. J Jackson, M Dibble. Seriously, you guys need to get together. You really do. I mean, you've noticed it in your comments over and over and over and over and over and over again, but honestly, you really do. Once the borders between Australia and New Zealand open up, seriously guys, please, for the love of your subscribers and fans, I'm a huge fan of both of you. I love comedy, I love laughing, it is so fun, and it makes you feel a hell of a lot better, and the both of you are very good at causing laughter. So, yeah, I mean, please get together after the lockdown, or at least, not after our lockdown, I mean after ours and Australia's lockdown, collectively. Because at least in that way, when that does happen, there will be some normality back. Now, hopefully, Australia doesn't open their borders to further international flights. Now, international, the funny thing is me personally, I don't really consider a flight between Australia and New Zealand international. Because I mean, it's Australasia. We are basically the same fucking country. The only difference is our accent. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. That is not entirely true, because the Western Australia accent, southwestern, not northwestern, southwestern, is very similar to the South Island accent for New Zealand, as I discovered when I was living in Perth. The Australian accent isn't actually that thick. It's still there, but it's nowhere near as thick as it is on the East Coast. And northwestern Australia, because northwestern Australia is like, it's kind of interesting. The further north you go, the thicker the accent goes for Australia and New Zealand. Because our accent down here, it is what you can call, fuck off, southern. Yeah, southern. It's nowhere near as strong. You know, that whole fush and chups thing, that's a load of bollocks, by the way, just letting you know. That is a load of bollocks, especially for the South Island. I've heard someone talking from the North Island. It scared me. It does kind of come out like that. Their accent. It's weird. I was not used to it. As a person from Auckland. That was very odd. Not saying that your accent is weird, Jimmy. Just clearing that out. But the accent between the North Island and the South Island is very, very, very clear. You can fucking hear it so clearly. Good grief. And Marcus, I think. Is Marcus still in Perth? Fucking Cassidy Bone. Perth! Anyway, I think he said he was still in Perth. He might be elsewhere by now. Last I knew he was still in Perth. But yeah, I mean, I lived in Perth myself, and honestly, the lifestyle isn't too bad. The only bad thing about Perth is the heat, how high the temperature gets. I was over there one day at work. I was working at a place called UTE, Unicorn Transport Equipment, and the temperature recorded 47 degrees, and that was in a city centre. That was in a city. It fucking sucked. I'm from New Zealand. I'm not used to that sort of temperature. I mean, I'm used to getting burnt to a crisp in 10 minutes at 21 degrees, but I'm not used to 47 degrees. No. But other than that, the work and the lifestyle that you can have over there, it's pretty fucking sweet. I mean, it is. It isn't too bad. I mean, I was doing a fairly simple job and I was on $24 an hour. That's Australian. Oh, actually, it was $23.75 an hour. But at the time, the Australian dollar was quite strong, so... Jesus Christ, that's going back 10 years. Still such a clear memory, too. That's fucked. Yeah. But, as I said, title of the video, Jimmy, Marcus, you guys have seriously got to do something. Even if it's over video, over video call during lockdown. And you can't actually see each other. Where the fuck are these little bastards coming from? Piss off, you little black bastard. Fucking blood-sucking little asshole. Oh. I don't know where they keep coming from. We constantly have those little tiny sandfly things. Stay over at the curtain, you prick. Stay there. Don't fucking come this way. I don't want it. I don't want it. Now. Oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I was wanting to get a bloody... Wait. How did I miss this? Black Panther. Okay. And actually, I think Marcus Dibble and Jimmy Jackson are fairly close in age to me. His call-out videos. Like, both of their call-out videos. Hold on, excuse me, I have... I had a nostril resident to deal with.